We had some reports that the bandits and kidnappers have cells in Bari and Kubwa. Senator AKPABIO speaks. Senator Godswill AKPABIO, the president of the Senate, has explained why the Senate invited the service chiefs to the National Assembly, citing heightened emotions stoked by the recent spike in nationwide insecurity. He mentioned that there were rumors that the bandits and kidnappers have infiltrated the Federal Capital Territory. He pointed out that the evidence appears to indicate that these criminal elements have set up cells in Bari and Kubwa, using these locations as hubs for their operations. He claimed that motions made by the concerned colleagues had also brought up the Senate's attention to the worrying circumstances in the states of Taraba, Benue, and Oyo. He mentioned that motions were also made on concerning development in the state of the Plateau, specifically in the communities of Barakin, Ladi, Bokos, and Mango. He said in a press report by Channel Television, the reason for the invitation is obvious to all. We have emotions here in the Senate bordering on the recent upsurge of insecurity in parts of the country. Banditry, kidnappings, and in some places, killings. And even after kidnappers have received ransom, some still go ahead to kill the victims. And we have also reports that some security personnel have lost their lives in the course of fighting to bring the situation under control. We had motions from our colleagues on what was going on in Taraba, Benue, and Oyo State. We also have disturbing motions on Plateau State, places like Mangu, Bokos, and Barakin Ladi communities. And very close to us, we also heard about the infiltration of the Federal Capital Territory by some of the kidnappers and bandits. We had some report by the bandits and kidnappers have cells in Bari and Kubwa, and they're congregating in those areas. It is the audacity for me. But coming out to say that you heard, have you confirmed? You heard reports. What did you say? When did your own people... What did you do when your own people were kidnapped? You're all pretenders. Now, I don't know so now pretenders that they deal with before. Hearsay, and hearsay. You're not even seeing it nor feeling it because you're breathing a bulletproof air. What a calamity befalling our nation, Nigeria. What are the expected actions? That is what they're supposed to be looking at. All right. Okay. Hearsay, and hearsay. You're not even seeing or felt it because you're breathing the bulletproof air. What a calamity befalling our nation, Nigeria. What are the expected actions? That is what concerns us. Foolish governments like Nigeria are found of no successful achievement, only after fake life and results. Your success are not focused only seekers of public attention. We are calling leaders, no single leaders among those not yet occupying leaders' office. Information that should be handled secretly and steadily because of self-glory, public monkey and pose will not allow you to think as a great leader, but thinking like a buffon and frogs. Voila deal. You have just have to fish out the senator involved in the APC government and stop rhetoric and stop being rhetoric. Waiting concerns with themselves in Bari and Kubwa. Take it or leave it, Fulanis are at war with the houses in the entire northern region. Stop criticizing, face reality and find solutions. There is no time for criticism. There is time for everything. I fear Nigeria, my country, to be honest, with our money in their pocket. No matter the bogusness of your grammar, Nigeria is, and as for being ruled by people that didn't win the election, for example, you and your president. Mr. Senate President, sir, handle sensitive information discreetly. Transmitting it through public channels poses risk, including interception by unauthorized parties like Boko Haram when given intel. Take covert action rather than discussing openly. This ensures safety and effectiveness while minimizing data compromise. We need a solution. The increase in kidnapping and armed robbery cannot be separated from the increase in the price of fuel and gas. It cannot be separated from the huge amounts paid to or stolen by politicians. Soon it will catch up with you if you do not check it from far away and the party mentioned. Are you afraid? The only time that our car and concern about us is when the campaign time they need a vote. God may give you our bad leaders what is good for them, as they are not kept to their promises. Alright, good. Upper legislatures and also roads should be their target, since the APC federal government are happy with the level of frustration and hardship among Nigerians. While telling the world that where their cell is, instead of busting them and rescuing people that have been kidnapped. I wonder when these are selfish and useless leaders will rise up. I tell you, coming out to announce it to the world that they notice that they heard that they are here. What is that? Are they fake security for them to have sale? I saw the biggest thief in the world. The sweet and delicious food that you and your political associates and collaborators prepared for this country is ready, and you people must have a taste of it, not only the innocent citizens. Please, the FGN and NAS of Nigeria, over to you. Keep in your mind that delay is extremely dangerous, and Nigeria, the now mighty leader, will not accept any condolences of any excuses, rather. The mighty God will not accept any excuses for your failure to save our country, Nigeria. Why not a NAS? They're all guilty, and that is why they cannot name the senator. If you people are not ready to mention the name of that senator, stop repeating this report. It is nonsensical. With all the aforementioned places, how about the securities involvement? Was it reported also that some scrupulous securities were involved, complices in most of the insecurities in the country? Have they reported that this nation is boiling too much because of stomach infrastructures? Women have started demonstrating, soon their children will support. Maybe then your security agencies will meet up to agree to pick up arms to kill so that you can continue to rule. Since the bandits and terrorist kidnappers have swords in Kuba and Bari, they need to be represented in the Representative Senate and House of Representatives. Let us start trivializing issues of national security. At the end of the day, they don't care about us. From everything here, you will see that everything I do say, but they don't care about us. No matter the bogusness of your grammar, Nigeria is announced as being rules for people that didn't win an election, e.g. you and your president. Mr. Senate President handles sensitive information discreetly. Transmitting it through public poses risk, including interception by unauthorized parties like Boko Haram. When given intel, take covert action rather than discussing openly. This ensures safety and effectiveness while minimizing data compromise. We need a solution. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.